Well, hello there, Sagittarius. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be doing your June tarot reading. So we'll take a look first at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or any advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have in store for you. And Spirit, time to collaborate. I'm protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. So, Sag, there's this energy where you may have wanted to do something a little bit on your own instead of bringing somebody else into the picture, whether that's, in a relationship, but to me, this is more like perhaps career or money oriented. A project maybe that you're working on. It could be even around your home, okay? There's almost an energy here of, I just want to do it my way and kind of like, not only your way, but it's kind of like, I got this. I don't need your help, right? But there is a reason to collaborate in this. I feel like there's somebody coming onto your path or some experience where you can gain some extra wisdom or guidance or insight from somebody else. And this person that is coming in is actually being brought in by your angels, because your angels cherish you. They want you to be able to manifest what it is that you are wanting. And if you look, okay, it is the number one. The number one in tarot is the Magician. So it's understanding that you are in the process of manifesting something that you truly want, but it's like you need just a different perspective or, new insight. It's even kind of that energy where when I write something, I enjoy writing. And when I write something, before I would put it out there in whatever way, fashion it is, right? I would let it sit there for a couple of days and then come back to it with fresh eyes. It's almost as if you're not seeing something, right? It's almost like somebody needs to come in and give you fresh eyes in either a situation that you're dealing with or something that you're trying to create, because you're just a little bit narrow-minded. And I don't mean that in like a bad way. It's kind of like you're so super focused on the outcome, on trying to get this to work, that you're missing an easier way. Perhaps there's like an easier way to get what it is that you want to manifest, because I do feel like this is coming in for you. Okay, so let's take a look. Underneath, you have your prayers are being answered. See, whatever you are wanting in this situation, it's there for you. Okay, I just feel like there's, what do you need to release? I think what you need to release is perhaps a mindset of thinking that something only can come to fruition in some way. And for some of you, it could have to do with a relationship, but it's also discovering. I feel like there's almost like you're pushing a little bit too hard. It's a little bit about bringing in more of a loving sense in this situation. Really interesting. And then we have creative endeavor. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, this may have something to do with a project or a business that you're trying to start. It could even be, once again, like a home improvement project or purchasing a home, something like that. You're so super focused on it. So let's go to the tarot and get some more advice for you. Yeah, right now your energy is fragmented. It's almost as if it's fragmented and yet at the same time so super focused on the outcome, but you're having a hard time getting something to come together. It's like you're missing a puzzle piece, right? If you notice there's puzzle pieces, and it's like you're missing a piece or you're missing a couple of pieces. This person that is coming in is going to be able to fill those gaps of either insight that you need or actually bring in skills or talents, resources that you don't have at this time that is preventing you from finishing the puzzle, right? Because welcome abundance into your life, and prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, I really feel like this is probably, for some of you, it could be romantic, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that's near and dear to your heart. And this could represent, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but it represents somebody that is coming onto your path, okay, that may have, you see how he's holding flowers, he may actually have, or she may have, the puzzle piece that helps this situation come together for you. Now, for some of you, it could be that you feel like you have everything you need in your life except for romance, okay? And this is the opportunity for this person to come in. The same thing applies here. There's a different perspective. I really do feel like you're kind of over focusing on it has to come in a certain way, or it has to look a certain way. The outcome has to be a certain way. You know, sometimes we can get, yeah, this is Newman and Taurus, interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit of that stubborn energy, thinking, okay, it has to be this way. It has to look this way. I have to have the outcome in this certain fashion. Yeah, once you drop the burden of thinking it has to be a certain way, understanding that when we manifest, the best way to manifest, to put it out to your spirit guides and angels, to the universe, is to say, I would like this, I'm trying to manifest this or something better, right? Understanding that your guides and your angels can see the entire picture. They know your entire path. And so they're going to bring in something that is as good, if not better. But if you're kind of like focusing on, no, I want it just this way, you're missing an opportunity for something that could be even better. Okay, so it's dropping the burden. It's kind of surrendering. You know, understanding, okay, I surrender. I drop the burden of trying to have it come in my way. And I'm going to say to my spirit guides and my angels, even working with your spirit guides and angels to manifest this in. As soon as you drop that burden of thinking it has to be a certain way, oh my goodness, all of a sudden it comes in, right? And with the King of Pentacles, I think this is career or money oriented. As reaching your financial goal, the King of Pentacles has, you know, more than enough, is generous to others. It's healing this energy of feeling like you don't have what you want, and you don't have the financial stability, or you can't create the business, because the King of Pentacles is very much business oriented, can create businesses very easily. It's almost like you heal any issues that you have around money when you allow that flow of money to come in and out, right? Understanding, you know, sometimes we stop the flow of money from coming in because our fears, we stop the flow of money. We don't let any money go out, so money can't come in, right? Understanding that money is energy. It wants to flow. So let's go to your obstacle. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, trust the guidance you're receiving. So it's understanding that your angels are trying to help you in this situation, but you're kind of like closing down your intuition, and you're allowing your ego, your fears, to direct your decisions at this time. It's about getting back into your heart, getting back into your intuition, listening to your higher good, listening to the divine about how to proceed in this situation. And emotions are running high in conflict. Yeah. So I feel like you have either your emotions are running really high in this situation, or you're dealing with somebody who the emotions between the two of you. So that could be a business partner. It could be a family member. It could be a romantic partner, somebody that, you know, you could be arguing about finances. You could be arguing about how to spend money, where to invest money in the situation. And so I feel as if one of the things is with this Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. It's kind of like there's a lot of conflict in this situation between you and perhaps somebody else, or you and your own mindset, right? It's about, okay, it's time to bring balance into this relationship so that you can bring balance into this financial or career situation that you are dealing with. Yeah, this is beautiful. So you have the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Death card. Understanding something is transforming here, okay? I feel like for some of you, the Ten of Cups is having the happy family, the happy home, but it's even your heart's desire, everything that your heart truly desires, understanding that you will have victory in this when you allow yourself to transform some type of mindset that I feel has to do with money or how money is spent. So say you're in a committed relationship, you may have been arguing about how to spend money or save money, invest money. You could be arguing about a big purchase, that you're about to make. And so it's kind of like understanding that there is some burden around money, whether it's in career or in your personal life. There's some issue here that is wanting to be healed, okay, to see a different perspective. It's almost as if the perspective you may have or the perspective of the person that you're dealing with, okay, one of you or both of you is very focused on having the outcome that you are wanting. It's a little bit of understanding that it's time to transform and heal any issues that you may have around money or how money is spent. When Pluto moved into Aquarius back in March, and it's wobbling between Capricorn and Aquarius right now. Capricorn is very much that energy of making sure that, all the rules are followed. And so if this is the strategy to, hit your retirement goals or hit a big purchase goal or something like that, the Capricorn energy is very much of, okay, here's the plan, we're sticking to it. The Aquarius energy is a little bit more of looking to the bigger picture. How else can we bring this in? And I feel like maybe that is a little bit of the conflict that is going on here, is that one of you could be possibly in that Capricornian energy thinking this is the plan, we got to follow it. And somebody else is thinking, how about if we step out of that box and maybe invest in this new, stock or whatever, right? And kind of like, okay, how about if we do this? Or thinking outside of the box. I feel like that's where the conflict is coming. One person wants to stick to a plan and the other person is wanting to expand. It could be that one of you is wanting very much that safety and security net, okay, in either your business or in a relationship, wanting that safety and security that a Capricornian energy would want. And the other person is kind of like, hey, I want the money to flow more, right? I want to experience more. I want to have more adventures. So that would be the conflict, is trying to figure out, trying to transform mindsets around money and how money flows and where you spend the money, right? And how you also allow money to come back into you. Really interesting. That is, especially if you're dealing with a romantic partner or a business partner, somebody that's really in your life, and it could even be just another family member that you are having these conversations with. It could even be like you may have an older parent or something that is kind of wanting things to play out a certain way, and you're seeing the bigger picture of, okay, we could use this money in different ways or something like that. Really interesting. Okay, so let's go to your advice. Yeah, professional assistance. I think that there could be kind of like, professional assistance can even mean, hiring a financial advisor in this case, or taking a course, learning more about finances or how to run a business or budgeting money. There's a lot of new ways of investing money, okay? Whereas before it was, stocks and bonds or whatever, a 401k. Now there seems to be an expansion of different ways that you can invest money. And I have no credentials in that area, so I'm not giving advice there. But this is an energy of, okay, maybe it's time for the two of us or whoever is involved in this situation to take a look at what are some other ways that we can invest our money. How can we get to our goals, but maybe do it in a different way than we've thought of before. Because yeah, take control of your thoughts. Nothing will come of this situation. I feel like the way that you are kind of dealing with the situation at this time is not going to bring you the outcome that you want. There is this energy of it is time to change gears. It's time to think outside of the box. It's time to step into that Aquarian energy of recognizing that there are a lot of different ways to reach any type of financial goal. Not to think that it has to be the same tried and true way of doing things. Really interesting. I don't I don't usually yes, this, oh my goodness, wow. Okay, so you have the King of Swords, you have the Hierophant, and then you have the Emperor, right? The King of Swords here is somebody that can be a little bit stubborn, okay? Is kind of thinking we have to, Hierophant is the traditional way. The Hierophant stands for traditional ways. Somebody here, and it could be you or it could be somebody you're dealing with, right? Somebody here is wanting to be really stubborn and do things the same tried and true way. And also we have the Emperor energy. Once again, this powerful energy. It could be that, you know, say you have a boss, it could even be a boss. It could be a father figure because we have the King of Pentacles. You know, it could be a partner, a romantic partner. It could be a business partner. There's somebody here that has almost like the control of the purse strings. It's understanding that this person, okay, whether it's you or somebody else, this person's mindset is preventing, okay, the expansion of financial success in this situation. It's about perhaps really taking in some, new advice, having somebody else look at this situation. So interesting because I'm a Downton Abbey fan, and they're bringing in that, when if you watch Downton Abbey, they had that season where, after World War I, a lot of the big I don't know what you call it, the big, like the Abbey, the Downton Abbey, a lot of those, big family, okay, centers were coming down, okay? They just could not hold on to the financial aspect of holding those big, mansion type, castle type abbeys, right? And all that it entailed. They were losing money literally day after day. They couldn't sustain it anymore. And so many of the people that owned those were holding on to the old ways. They didn't want the old ways to die. And because of that, they were literally losing their homes. They were losing their fortunes, because they wouldn't change their mind. That's a little bit of this energy here, where somebody is holding on to the mindset of, no, we have to stick with the same ways. Understanding we have moved out of that Pluto in Capricorn energy. We're in Pluto in Aquarius energy, and it's not here completely. We're still wobbling back and forth, but this is somebody that wants to stay in that Capricornian type of energy. This is the way that we do it. We're not changing, but it is going to bring down the success of something or prevent the success of something in this situation. So just know you are protected by your angels. It's time I feel like there could be somebody new that is coming onto your path that helps you to see things in a different light. Perhaps even seeking out professional assistance in the situation. A really interesting reading here. Okay, what is my body telling me right now? Okay, now for some of you, okay, if this Pentacles can also represent, if it's not finances, it could be your health, where you're thinking, no, I have to stick with some, thinking, okay, but this thinking isn't getting you the success that you are wanting. okay? It's getting you the same that you've had. It's about expanding. The professional assistance could be, getting a second opinion on a health issue that you have, or thinking more holistically or something like that. Like, definitely looking outside of the box of what you have been doing, because you're not getting the results. I feel like there's definitely the sense that you're not getting the results that you're wanting. All right, through physical pain or discomfort, our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Get the book, Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay, and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. And that's a great book. I do have that book, and it is a wonderful book. She's done a lot of research on that. So you may want to check that book out. But if this has to do with money, I just think there's something here to look at. There's something here to look at. And perhaps it is time to, ask for other perspectives of the situation that you're dealing with. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I do appreciate all of your support through comments, liking, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.